Gemini, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading, a past, present, future, and 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck. I'm going to draw a special vampire card for you. I'm going to draw a vampire oracle for you, and I'm going to draw 3 yes or no answers for you. So anyway, let's get started with the reading. But I'm going to mention this part, as I'm drawing the cards, is that I don't do time for my tarot, so I'm not going to say, oh yes, it's going to happen this week, this month, this year, or whatever. It may or may not resonate with you, but that's why I don't put dates on my readings, because I just think, it serves really no purpose, because, a lot of humans have come to me and have said, oh, it didn't happen. Did you do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? No, it's just time will tell. Ooh, okay, the general card for today, you get the Sun. Ooh, okay, thank goodness it's just a card. But anyway, let's put this one over here. Okay, let's get started with the first row, which is your past. Okay, man or woman, it doesn't matter in the situation, but you get the Queen of Swords reversed. Magician reversed. And you get the King of Wands. Okay, what I see here is you're an air sign. This could be one of your cards, man or woman, it doesn't matter in this situation. But what I see here is that in the past, how you were sort of off of your game of inspiration and creating something with the Magician reversed. Because upright, it's creating something, it's pretty much, doing whatever it is, but yet, somehow you did have a bit of confidence. And so, you could have been off of your strategic mindset of actually creating something or manifesting something, but yet somehow you were confident enough to actually just, to say, okay, maybe not for this time in the past. Maybe I'm just going to kind of let this one go for a bit. And, it's because normally with the Queen of Swords upright, she's determined to say, okay, we're going to go that way. I mean, look at her hand. It's directing at, the future, but since you got it reversed, it just says, okay, I don't know which way to go right now. I feel kind of a bit, disoriented right now. And maybe, a moment in your life was meant to happen where, you had to have a bit of a quiet moment of not really creating anything, because, normally with the Magician upright is, it's creating something. And if you look at that symbol, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to be explaining a couple of these symbols in a bit, but if you look at the symbol on top of the Magician, this is kind of a never-ending symbol. And I'm going to be pointing out at a different card, but since you got it reversed, for some reason you had no inspiration, or you had no, spark, or whatever it was in your life just to kind of get going. But yet, you had the King of Wands, which is actually a Leo card, because if you look at the back here, you see this tiny little lion design. And, yeah, this person was, confident, powerful, and stuff like that. So maybe whatever that Queen of Swords moment, it could have also been fears, because normally with the Queen of Swords upright, she's also confident. But this could have also been internal fears in the past of yours, Gemini. Or, whatever, scared you in the past. Sometimes that could cause one to feel, imbalanced and off of their confidence. And maybe that's why you had no inspiration and spark in your life, but yet somehow, you realized that those fears were just paper dragons. So the second row, which is a current situation, you get the Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords reverse. Interesting, these two air cards that I pulled, the Queen of Swords reverse and the Knight of Swords reverse, are, could be one of or two of your cards. But anyway, let's start off with the Page of Cups. This is kind of a illusion, card. It's an idea child. It's kind of, your inspiration. Because whatever happened in the past, maybe you were afraid of something, and maybe you just did not have that creativity within you to actually pursue something. But yet, you had incredible confidence, and you actually got your spark of whatever it was back. Your hope, faith, ideas, whatever this was, you finally got that back between the past and the present, because now you are pretty much creating something, because then because, this is not per se a magician's kind of card. It's more like outlining a blueprint kind of card. It's more or less a thought and idea and stuff like that. So in the past, you didn't really have, much inspiration in your life. And now, you finally have that inspiration back in your life. And the Seven of Cups is kind of also like, getting a lot of stuff in your life. You're getting, jewelry, you're getting all of the abundance back. But, if you look at the cloud, this is also, in your idea, because, what I see is that whatever happened in the past for you, Gemini, it could have been fear, could have been, maybe a divorce, breakup, it could have been hopefully not fired if that is the case, but now I see you pretty much back on your feet and saying, okay, I want to improve my current situation. The past may have not worked out in my best interest, but I am now, rebuilding myself. But yet, with the Knight of Swords reversed, you're kind of in a chaotic situation, and you're pretty much just thinking, now which way do I go? If I get the Queen of Swords, because fear can sometimes, freeze one over, and it could pretty much just say, okay, you're lost and confused, and that's kind of what I see here. Because normally upright, the Knight is determined on saying, okay, we're going this way. I mean, look how chaotic it looks. Look at how, look at that horse. Look, it's just all, looks chaotic, but it just looks like that. You have this idea, but yet you still kind of feel a bit lost, on which way you have to go. And that's what I see here. Is, it can happen, when you're rebuilding yourself, you're just kind of just thinking, okay, I want to get out of the situation, and I have this outline of what I want to actually improve on and stuff like that. But where do I begin? How do I, proceed with, the best part of this, development and plan? But, my advice would be is to probably, seek help from like, family member, friend, guidance counselor, whoever it is out there, friends, to say, okay, I've been through some troubled waters and stuff like that. How can I improve and stuff like that? And hopefully there are people out there that say, okay, Gemini, I'm here for you. I'm going to be guiding you. I'm going to be supporting you. We're going to, we'll do this thing together and stuff like that. Because in the future, I see the Four of Cups reversed. This is kind of like the Four of Swords. You finally, are taking action on something. Because normally, with the Four of Cups upright, this person is just looking so depressed and unhappy. I mean, look, there's no smile on this person's face. But yet, this person is being offered a chalice, whatever it is, money, opportunity, and stuff like that. But now that I see it reversed, it means that you pretty much already know what you are, what you want to do. Maybe, you are getting, all the support and guidance that you want from somebody. Because right now you may feel lost, and maybe you're kind of in the transition of going from lost to actually finding yourself again. Because you get the Strength card. And look at what these two cards have in common. This symbol, the never-ending symbol. Look. Beautiful. Because what I see here, in the past, you had no inspiration, but now you are determined, you are strong to actually handle, what the future holds, though you do get the Wheel of Fortune reversed, but, it's like with any kind of wheel, that spins around, it could, when you start off with something good and end up with something bad, because, it goes around in circles, or it could, when you start with something bad, but then it could also circle around to something good. So despite it being reversed, and you might think, oh goodness, it just seems like a hopeless cause or something, and time will tell. I'm just your guide. And I just see that you in the future are strong. You could even have Leo somewhere in your life. You could even be, accepting help or support from a Leo of whoever it may be. But that's just kind of what I see here is, it's like, you may feel like you're determined, but it may not have a happy ending. But that's why we're also going to clarify it. Okay, so for the Queen of Swords reversed with the Vampire deck, you get the Queen of Scepters. Exactly. It's like, you may not feel on top of your game right now, Gemini, or you didn't in the past, but somehow you had this fire moment in your life. I mean, why else would you not be getting the King of Wands at the end of the first row? And this is the start of the first row. So, it's like, everybody, it's like, when you get, when you fall off a chair or something, you have the strength and determination to get back up. And that's kind of what I see here, is you're just getting back on your feet and saying, okay, how can I avoid this for the future? For the Magician reverse, you get the Queen of Skulls. Queen of Pentacles, exactly. It's like you may not have motivation or inspiration, on creating something, but yet you seem to be still in a good financial position. Man or woman, it doesn't mean anything for being the Queen of Pentacles in this situation. Brunette or blonde or redhead, whoever or wherever you are. But that's what I see here. You may not have the inspiration and the spark to be able to manifest something, but yet you still seem to be on a confident level of finances, of abundance, whatever it may be. And and this whole thing is taking place in the past, so hopefully in current times right now you are, you do actually have a good financial flow going in your life. For the King of Scepters, you get the Four of Skulls. You're pretty much, you're confident and stuff like that, but yet you're pretty much clinging on to something. And, you could be this knight, or you could be a woman, whoever, man or woman, it doesn't mean anything. But yet somehow, with the fear and uncertainty, you finally have your confidence again. But yet, you're kind of holding on to it, a bit on the tight side, saying, I'm not going to let go of this fear and uncertainty anymore. Sometimes you have to watch those motivational videos to be able to actually get that hope and inspiration back into your life. But that's what I see here is, it's like you're protecting yourself, and that's how you actually are remaining in this king's situation, man or woman, it doesn't mean anything. But that's what I see here is you're pretty much just holding on to this whole strength moment of saying, I'm not going to let myself, deal with fear and lack of hope and inspiration again. Because for the Page of Cups, you get Death. Exactly. The Death is actually a rebirthing card. Upright, it's a rebirth, because normally you would see, death on a horseback, but that's a rebirthing moment in your life. And that's a rebirthing moment of the Page of Cups. Is, this rebirthing moment, requires you to actually say, okay, we're going to redo whatever the past was. We're confident enough to want to, start this new endeavor, path, plan, whatever it was. And that's what I see here, is this is a new development of some kind. Death doesn't per se mean that somebody died. Hopefully not. But speaking of death, this is actually one of the cards that I drew for the vampire like about 300 years ago. So it's kind of a bit of a spooky card and not really a nostalgic card for me. But for you, I just see it as a card of change, renewal, and hope again. Seven of Cups, you get the Ace of Scepters. You are manifesting something. You're actually waving the wand of, of inspiration, hope, and whatever it is you have again. I mean, my goodness, if you want to get those Seven of Cups, right here is just start waving that magic wand for the future and actually start saying, how am I going to get this? Wish upon this beautiful star. We're heading into the darker times, which is beautiful for me, but, it's like you look up at the stars and just start wishing upon what you want to get that Seven of Cups. I mean, I see this renewal idea. Maybe you're starting this new endeavor, this new plan. My goodness. Oh, goodness. But that's kind of what I see here. For the Knight of Swords reverse, you may feel like you're in a bit of a chaotic and loss of which way you have to go, but then you get the Ace of Skulls, the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, to be honest, I think this is just a paper dragon kind of moment in your life. This could also be uncertainty. It's like thinking, oh goodness, will this actually, this new path, this new goal, plan, endeavor, will this actually work out? Well, it seems to be, it will work out for you, or it is working out for you. Because whatever, it could have, it could be a new job, that you jumped in that you were kind of a bit uncertain about, thinking, should I really do this? I mean, I'm not sure about it because of the King of Wands, or the Queen of Swords, or the Magician reversed. But that's kind of what I see here, is that, this is still a bit uncertainty, about, if this renewal Page of Cups moment, or this death, and, is actually, if it'll work out and stuff like that. But to be honest, only time will tell. But, if this reading doesn't resonate, where you actually think, I hate my job, I hate whatever I'm working towards, then, I would just ask yourself, what do you personally want? Because for the Four of Cups reversed, you get the Five of Knives. And the Five of Swords is, it's actually, that you've overcome some kind of battle. And maybe this is overcoming your fears and worries, because, why else wouldn't you get the Strength card after that? Because what I see here is whatever worry or uncertainty that you're kind of going through right now, Gemini, is you're going to be overcoming this battle. You could be the one who's laying in that bouquet of flowers, or you could be the, this dark angel, looking down. But whatever it is, you are actually, finally taking action and just saying, I'm not going to let myself go through the past and current problems again. It looks beautiful. For strength, you get the Prince of Grails. You get the second page of, you get the Knight of Cups. Yes. You're finally getting what you desire. The Knight of Cups is, normally see a knight, holding this chalice of water or whatever it is, you're about to receive. But that's kind of what I see here, is you overcome this battle and you're actually, getting rewarded for it. Beautiful, Gemini. I love this. Look at this, because I see you being in a strong position, confident, secure, and never ending, and maybe, you finally get, a never ending source of income. And, this Knight of Cups is pretty much just saying, you've earned this. Beautiful. So despite you get the Wheel of Fortune reversed, you get the Queen of Knives, you get the Queen of Swords upright, you are not giving up on whatever this lack of fortune is, and that's what I'd love to see. You're back on your game again, Gemini. Man or woman, it doesn't matter anything, blonde, brunette, redhead, and that's what I'd love to see. Is you may not feel like you're fortunate enough, but you are strong, determined, you've overcome battles, you're actually moving forth, and just because, you get the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes, you're, whatever this fortune is, it doesn't have to be anything huge. Sometimes, you miss breakfast or something, or you had to, skip that one, cup of coffee at Starbucks or something. I don't know. But whatever it is, this could be that you think, oh goodness, I don't feel fortunate enough. But yet, you are on top of your game with the Queen of Knives. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. You are going to be okay, Gemini. Oh my goodness, those cards are so slippery. But, what I see here is don't let fear, you start, taking over what you desire and want in this world. Start taking action on what you want. Okay, I'm going to be drawing a special vampire cup, and you get the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. Goodness. You are going to be having a beautiful, successful, abundant future. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And this is what I love to see. The future, the overall card for this is the 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, maybe you will have, 10 cups of coffee at Starbucks, but that's your choice and desire. But that's what I see here, is it just looks incredible for you, Gemini. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling a vampire card or oracle to see what other additional information I can offer you. Love conquers all, enduring loyalty, eternal love, and lasting commitment. And, this could be another person, it could be, whoever is helping and supporting you. Maybe you have a wonderful husband, wife, whoever you are, man or woman, it doesn't matter. But what I even see here is enduring love, eternal love, and lasting commitment, is this should be given to you. Love yourself, give yourself a lasting commitment, and give yourself eternal love, because you deserve it, Gemini. And you deserve to be living in that 10 of Cups moment. You deserve to have all of those pentacles thrown at you. You deserve to overcome, battles and be rewarded and stuff like that. That's kind of what I see here, is give yourself eternal love. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to finish this reading off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause the video. But anyway, for answer number 1, you get a no because you get the Knight of Wands reversed. For answer number 2, you get a yes because you get the 10 of Swords reversed. For question number 3, and sadly this is a second Magician, it's an answer no because it's the Magician reversed. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to hop and board the train off to the future of vampire knowledge. If this reading didn't resonate, you know, I can offer you probably a way better future and more information in the maybe probably weeks to come, but I don't do time frames for my readings. But I just want to say how much I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for supporting me and my channel. I love you all so much. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings, so I'm going to go back and forth between love in general. But I love you guys all so much.